All right, man. Everybody ready to get going, man?
Hit the goddamn button.
Say less. That ain't what I said. No, that's not what I said. Oh my God, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Man Listen. I'm your host, Reggie Classic. And the fellas are here. We are sans one of us. But Ty is here.
What's up with y'all?
Mike is here.
What's happening?
Management is back in the building. Tiff is here.
Hi.
Oh, Lord. But Keith couldn't make it. Keith is, Keith's out there working, braving the elements. So shout out to Keith. We'll holler at you soon, good brother. But for now, fuck him. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man.
Everybody all right?
Yep.
Getting ready to partake in all these delicious victuals tomorrow.
Oh, everybody's ready for the feast, huh?
Yeah, man.
So we got Thanksgiving coming up right around the corner.
Yep.
Right across the street.
Yeah, pretty much. And so is 42 for me. Right across the fucking
your
street.
birthday is
Same
tomorrow.
day, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying, have some extra gravy for me. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourselves.
Sweet potato pies?
I'm probably the only
Sweet
black
potato-
person that don't eat gravy.
So what?
I fucking hate gravy.
How do you hate gravy?
Because Mike's a weirdo.
I hate gravy. Damn.
Let's start with that. Mike's a weirdo.
How do you hate gravy,
I
man?
just hate gravy.
Mike is white on the inside. I keep telling y'all that.
God
White
damn.
He's white on the inside. How would you like me to describe it? Mike does not like gravy but loves mayonnaise.
Oh,
Thank you.
damn. You love
Thank you.
mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Man,
Love
wait a minute.
mayonnaise.
First of all, don't say it like that. We saying he loves mayonnaise but doesn't like gravy. You have to say that together because I love mayonnaise.
No, we eat
I'm talking
mayonnaise.
about this nigga
I
talk.
know, but we eat mayonnaise. A lot of black people eat mayonnaise.
Okay.
But they don't also despise gravy.
That's true. That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Mike,
Why you don't like gravy though? What's going on?
It's just nasty as fuck to me.
Is it because
The
you've
texture.
been only eat?
the texture?
Yeah.
That don't work. What
The
kind of
texture?
gravy you been eating?
Look, man,
Wait.
the runny gravy is gross, and the gravy that got
So it's
shit
just-
in it with
yeah.
the onions and all that is
So
gross.
it's just don't like gravy.
Yeah, I don't
It
like
is.
fucking gravy. I don't give a fuck who mama, grandmama, auntie, recipe.
Oh, they let it hit you with that.
Yeah,
You just say,
I ain't
hey,
had my grandma. Fuck your grandma recipe.
Yeah, for real. Hey,
I don't like that shit.
that's a real shit. I hate telling somebody, well, I don't like such a... Oh, you just say had it made right.
Yeah.
The fuck? You the only motherfucker who can make it right? I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Keep the motherfucking Brussels sprouts and all that other shit y'all be trying to get. You just gotta have it made properly. Motherfucker
Motherfucker.
told me that about chitlins one day. It's like, no.
Oh, that's
You
you
keep that
should have
motherfucker.
punched that motherfucker right there.
Listen,
As
man.
I tell everybody, man, we ain't broke no more, man. You ain't gotta eat that
Eat that
shit. You
shit.
gotta eat that shit, literally.
It's crazy.
It's more for us now. You
Yeah,
might just go
you
for
got
it.
options.
He said it's more.
Man,
You got options, but
It's
motherfucker
more
eating straight
for us.
ass links and then want to try to tell somebody they ain't mad, man.
That is so.
Anyway.
So if you eat chillings, then you shouldn't have a problem eating ass, right?
I mean,
I
you
mean,
should
yeah.
be eating the ass lining. I mean, you shouldn't have no
You
problem
shouldn't.
at all.
That's just asking.
You
That
should
is
not.
an interesting ass
You
point.
absolutely. If you tell me that you
You can
eat
eat the line of-
chitlins or chitterlings
Chillings.
Chitterlings.
and don't eat ass, I don't think something wrong with you.
You can eat
It
the
just don't make
ass
sense.
lining of
Or
a
you
pig.
lying somewhere.
Yeah.
Big facts. You're a liar, sir.
You eat the
Or
ass
ma'am.
line of a pig.
Mm-hmm.
You probably lick ass off. I'm sure.
More than
More than
I'm
likely.
damn near willing to put some money on it. I am damn near willing to put some money on it. You definitely eat ass if you eat chitlins.
That is-
And that's not a bad thing. That's what you're doing. And do you. Enjoy yourself. But,
True.
I mean,
But
yeah.
damn, I
You
can't
can't
get
deny
past
that.
the smell of chitlins, man. I
Okay.
can't stand in a room
Fam.
with that shit being served.
The
That-
first
Now, I hate that
time.
people say that's because they didn't clean it right because they ain't supposed to stink. No, they
No, they
Man,
ass lining.
seriously,
It's
yeah.
supposed to stink. What do you mean?
You gotta clean it with vinegar and lemon juice.
Yeah.
Man, as a kid, my mom used to make them for my dad. Man, that shit was like the worst day ever. And we just
gotta
opened
abandon
all-
the house.
Man, you gotta air the entire house out. Period.
Yeah, I remember my cousin made some years ago.
In the fucking microwave.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking door.
hell no. You just throw the whole microwave away.
damn near had to. You damn near had to.
Oh, no,
You like everything you made after that smelled like chitlins.
Y'all ever
warm up some rice?
Nigga
smell
put a
like
burrito
chitlins.
in there. It's like, what the fuck?
Y'all ever like? Well, I'm sure you have. But you ever like fart under the covers
Yes.
and then you lift them, not on purpose, but then you smell the fart that you left down there? That's what the whole fucking house smelled like.
You ever Dutch oven yourself?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just motherfuckers. Just, like who the fuck farted in here? Like we opened the door. What the fuck is that? Like, oh no, I'm going home. I'm going home.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I stayed right downstairs. And I was out. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it.
I mean, I also feel like if you gotta buy something, you buy a 10-pound bucket, and when you finish cleaning, it's only 2 pounds left. You probably shouldn't eat that shit. I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, is he still talking about chillings?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
They buy 10-pound buckets already. They're already pre-cleaned, and then after you finish cleaning them, again, it's only about
Have to
2
clean them
pounds
again.
left. Cause you gotta clean them again. You can't just take them in the bucket. You gotta clean them again. Then you got about 2 pounds left that you actually don't cook. That's nasty. I'm sorry. That's nasty.
Man, listen.
Okay.
Anyway, on to better Thanksgiving food. Goddamn, we
Like macaroni and cheese,
mac and cheese.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the rolls.
rolls.
What did I just tell y'all about this dude? What did
Time
I
out.
just tell y'all about this dude?
Fuck.
All the food you're looking for is some goddamn dinner rolls.
Some bread that he can get any day of the week.
Is it homemade?
No,
No.
no. Hawaiian rolls?
Fucking Hawaii.
Nah,
rolls,
but I never mind, man.
No,
No, go ahead. No, you hear
I'm
it
just,
now,
I'm
nigga.
just looking forward to the
You
rolls.
have to tell us now.
I just like the rolls.
Which ones? The Hawaiian rolls?
Nah, you can't. I don't think Hawaiian rolls are appropriate for Thanksgiving. I don't. I think you're supposed to have the regular joints.
The crescent?
The brown and serve joints?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Brown and serve.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
I'll go if somebody got Hawaiian rolls at their house and I'm in that motherfucker. I'm going in the bag and getting them shits and I'm keeping it pushing on your ass.
And I have seen somebody with the Hawaiian rolls, right? Do like a butter glaze over the top and pop in the oven for just like a minute, if that long. Nigga,
I seen some shit online that says you're supposed to bake them anyway.
man, that's a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie.
I ain't got no
Motherfuckers put
Hawaiian
anything
pies
on
to
Twitter or
refer
some
to.
shit. Nigga said some Hawaiian. You think Hawaiian people really just gonna tell you about how to eat a Hawaiian roll?
Uh-oh.
I'm just asking.
Move along, you about to get racist.
What is racist about a Hawaiian roll?
Like some Hawaiian,
I get
Hawaiian
you.
roll, huh?
All right, well, Mike's looking forward to the rolls. Tiff, I know your answer, but I'm gonna let you say it anyway. What are you looking forward
What
to?
was my answer?
Mac and cheese.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Shout out to Tish.
yeah, straight up. I already know that mac and cheese is yours as well.
No, mine's actually the dressing.
The dress, okay.
I love the
Stove
dressing.
top.
No,
No,
my
that's
mom.
stuffing.
No, that's stuffing. No, my mom. Well, see, this year my mom is making a turkey dressing, but typically she usually makes pork chop dressing, and pork
Chop dressing.
pork chop dressing,
For the turkey.
pork chop dressing. And then she makes the turkey on the
I'm
side.
just asking what your
But-
mama be doing.
But
Pork chop dressing.
man, but it's delicious. But this year she's making turkey dressing. The dressing is absolutely delicious. I will
Okay.
typically have a whole plate of dressing and then a whole plate of everything
Hey,
else.
I will punch somebody in their face for a sliver of the honey baked ham with the
Brown
sugars
sugar
on
glaze?
it. Ooh,
What your sugars?
You'll get hit
brown
right
sugar
in your
glaze,
motherfucking
see, that's how my
mouth.
mom makes it too. She
If
puts
it's
the
like-
brown sugar glaze with the pineapples all on top of it. Man,
No offense to your mama, but I'm sure it ain't like that you get from the store. Hey,
I don't know.
but
This nigga said,
I don't know.
to your mama.
that
But it
shit,
ain't like that.
that shit right there,
I understand.
I'll kick the shit out of
You
somebody.
talking about the spiral cut one, right?
Yes. No, it
From
come in.
the,
It
from
come
the
in
honey
like
glazed
little,
ham spot.
It come in the little
Foil joint.
tray.
Yeah.
That shit hella
Okay. Okay.
You
That's
put sugar on anything, Mike eat it.
Fuck you.
Put sugar on some chitlins, Mike ass right
I'm off this show.
Put a sugar glaze over there.
now. Yeah, put a sugar glaze on Mike eat it.
That's hella nasty. I couldn't
I'm
do
sure
it.
it is. We gonna move right. Do I have a favorite dish? I don't really have a favorite. You know what? My mother's greens. I used to always love mom's greens on Thanksgiving.
Or potato salad.
She do something special.
What she make it for?
I'll choke.
What she make
I
it for Thanksgiving?
don't care. I'll choke
But
somebody
she-
out for that too.
If put some ham hocks in it, what she do to it?
I don't know. She ain't never gonna give me the recipe.
God damn.
I have no idea. I don't even bother, man. I just
You know what I look forward to? His mother's smothered pork chops.
Or gravy.
yeah.
Yeah, we know you don't like gravy, but it's okay.
She might be able to smother in mayonnaise if you need to. So I mean,
I used to watch Pop make. Was that Pop or Mom used to make the gravy?
that was Mom.
Yeah,
Pop ain't making no
all
gravy.
the way from the scratch.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
flour.
that's
the
a
whole
good
joint.
gravy.
The
And you still
preparation,
didn't like it?
the prep used to smell hella good.
He just don't like that nigga. Just don't like
Once
gravy.
the
man.
gravy
It's one
was,
of
I
them
was
things.
like, it was cool until this point.
That's just one of them things for Mike, man.
That's right.
All right, man. I guess we go ahead and get started with the shenanigans. Now, it's been a slow news week for the most part, but thankfully, Icebox Yoda blessed us with a topic we can discuss
Icebox Yoda.
and really dive into. Omarion, of B2K fame, I'm sure everybody knows, decided that not only is he over Lil Fizz in April, but he was going, you know what I'm saying, put out a little something special for the people this week. Dropped the flyer, Millennium Tour.
Boom.
Omarion featured a bunch of other wash niggas. But no B2K on the flyer. Omarion going solo, baby.
Go on,
Fuck them
solo.
niggas.
Listen, when they did that shit, what was it? Last year? It
What
was
the-
that motherfucking had to be some of the most. That brought all the ratchets out from way back when.
Well, I mean, that was right in their wheelhouse, though.
Yeah.
Most of them who love to see that shit, that was right in their wheelhouse, man.
Hey, Omarion is a straight G for that because he also waited until the dude's birthday.
To his birthday.
Drop it on
It's
his
on.
birthday.
It's Fizz. It's
It's Fizzle Pop's birthday.
It's Fizzle Pop's birthday.
Yeah.
For your
Damn.
birthday. For your birthday, I let you know that you fucked off your bag, homie.
Yeah.
You
No
go
more
ahead.
checks for you.
No
fam.
more checks.
wow.
You go chill. You can have my baby mama. You can go ahead and have her. I'm going to go count this money. And you got Raz B and Bug, they can you can talk to them niggas about it.
Them niggas is collateral damage. They didn't even do nothing. I told Kip, I was like, man, I would call Omarion, nigga, you need backup dancers?
Something.
Nigga, I'm trying to get out here, nigga, and two-step this shit or something. I need to get something going. I need this paper.
But that's how you send a message, man. That's how you send a message.
Message received loud and clear.
Loud
You
and
know what
fucking clear.
Damn.
Keep it player, keep it pushing. And
I heard Fizz is trying to rap.
rap what? Presents?
Nah. Hey, man.
Come on.
I heard him spit a couple bars.
Okay.
I don't know if it was some serious shit. I just heard he was trying to rap. I didn't do a
okay.
deep dive into that shit.
Nah.
You gotta find something.
He got April.
He ain't gonna be on tour, that's for sure.
Well, he can get that reality show money.
Yeah,
I know they dying to come holler at them.
No, they on there already.
all of them.
No, just
He might be able to spin this shit off to his own thing at this point.
I think Fizz
At least for a
and April
season.
are on there for sure.
At
Yeah,
least
he
for a
probably squeeze
season.
a season of his own
think
shit.
they can get a whole season out of it?
Hope so.
Yeah.
They gonna need some money.
Especially while the tour's going.
They gonna need
Yeah,
some
they gonna
money.
need some bread. But especially while the tour's going.
Okay.
Come on, man. If he fucking with Mona Scott, she gonna find some shit to fuck with you.
That's
Well,
true.
man.
And from my understanding, she ain't get no child support because he got full custody of the kids.
Oh, boom. Woo.
Were they ever married?
No.
Damn.
Woo.
So she assed out.
Ass.
Out in the wind, just flapping.
Yeah.
Oh, Lil Fizz, Lil Fizz will pop, counted and say.
He got a kid, right? No Fizz got a kid?
Oh no.
Yeah, he got one with Moniece.
Wow.
Crazy ass.
Wow.
That motherfucker is crazy.
Look, man. Shout out to the motherfucking to the petty god Omarion for dropping the show on his birthday, giving us all something good to laugh at. Other than the other funny part about this tour is the fact that Yin Yang Twins is on this motherfucking tour.
Yeah,
I didn't understand how the fuck that.
Bang.
I thought one of them niggas almost died.
I
probably.
thought they did too.
Well, nigga, we back. Almost don't count.
You know what I'm saying? One hand and all.
What one? Nigga, we here now. We are here now, sir.
Yin,
Good
yang,
sir.
yang.
Yang in the sky. Yeah.
I didn't know how they even fit like the Millennium Tour. Like, what?
Well, they almost
they
had
was-
during
they
that
was-
time,
they was
though,
in
right?
Yeah.
During that one little time when all them cats was like,
That was their last gasp right
Yep.
there.
What?
The whisper
The
song.
whisper song.
Hey, I
That was
remember
their
them
last
niggas
gas.
came to Bluesville and fell asleep in the back, man. They got so high.
That's them
passed
drugs,
out
man.
Come on,
that they couldn't even perform.
That's them drugs, man.
So hey, was it Trey? Was it Lloyd on the
Lloyd
tour?
is on it.
I got you. It's Yin Yang twins. Lloyd. They found Sammy somewhere. Pretty Ricky and
Pretty
Soldier
Ricky?
Boy.
Oh, so
Big Draco, baby.
Big Draco.
Big Draco.
You know what I'm saying?
Millennium
He pulled
Tour.
the strap out on him and was like,
Yeah. So he gonna have another line coming soon, I'm sure, about what happened
Whoa.
backstage at the tour.
We fucked 17 bitches during the whole set. Like that.
hey, you gotta admire his hustle though, man.
Who?
That dude.
Which one?
Definitely.
Soldier Boy be on his hustle.
Soldier Boy had some hits. We talk shit about Soldier, but Soldier Boy had some
Soldier
hits.
Boy came out with a video game console.
Or did he? Or did he? The niggas is still waiting on them consoles. I ordered my shit a long time ago.
You out
I ain't
here
never
big
got-
baller brand nigga?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Soldier Boy was out here doing it, man.
Hey, he out here doing something. He out here doing
You
something. I
don't
don't know what
necessarily know
he
if
doing,
it's it.
but he out here doing something, man. So, man, so y'all going to the?
No.
No, I'm probably not gonna go.
You're not
Just,
gonna fuck
it's a little TD bopper. Oh,
Well, they crowd ain't titty boppers no more.
No,
Yeah, but that's who gonna
they
be
old
showing up.
bitches now. They for sure old bitches.
Oh, God.
Trust me. I was nigga, them motherfuckers checked into the hotel last year. It wasn't nothing but old bitches. Like 32-year-old grandmas. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Motherfuckers might as well come with your sidekicks and everything else that was popping around that time.
sidekicks and flip
Yeah,
phones.
badass knees.
What is it? The Razor?
That's coming back.
It is.
I just saw that.
actually coming
That's
back.
coming back. Razor's coming back, man. Everything's coming back, man. Y'all,
The new Razor supposed to have a touchscreen on.
Motherfuckers coming back
Think
there
so.
and they sweating like a motherfucker and shit. Get your big
listen,
ass.
man, they want to relive their youths. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
let them be great.
Yeah, I mean, turn up one time, then tomorrow take their asses back to work. Last time you saw them perform, you were going back to school. Now you're going back to work. Completely different vibe.
Cold world.
Completely different vibe. All right, man. Well, again, shout out to Omarion for doing player shit. You know what I'm saying? Real G's move in silence.
Yeah.
Like lasagna.
Like design.
Exactly. All right, that was really it for shenanigans. I ain't seen nothing else.
You know what? You know what I want to talk about? Since it's Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? And you got that one aspect of Thanksgiving that some people look forward to.
The drunk
is when
uncle?
no, not the drunk
Oh,
uncle.
I always love that part.
But bringing the significant other to the family.
Who looks forward to that? People look forward to that?
I mean, you got people who think they should be there.
I'm
So
asking
my thing is for y'all, what would qualify a motherfucker to get brung to Thanksgiving dinner? How long do you have to be involved? And when do you know you'd be like, all right, well, shit. Because from what I understand, if you was rocking from, what did I say, Valentine's Day all the way through the summers, that you kind of earned that seat.
Earn some turkey?
Yeah.
You earned the turkey.
Yeah. So,
I've never thought about. I mean, it will help if I like you. That's a start.
yeah.
That's a real start.
But you know how motherfuckers be like, well, we ain't got no title, and you want to take a motherfucker to
But
sport
wait,
him,
if
though.
you keep hitting me with the we ain't got no titles, then you ain't getting no turkey. It's real simple.
No dressing for you.
Yeah.
That was simple as
It's real
hell.
fucking
no
simple.
title, no turkey.
No title, no turkey, nigga, no gravy, nigga, none of that.
Do women worry about that, Tiff?
Worry about what? Not get no turkey?
Coming over for Thanksgiving.
Come
I
on.
mean, if you've been dating somebody for a while, you definitely kind of want to go to Thanksgiving. I don't know, because chicks is different these days.
you
Like,
ain't lying. These
I
heifers,
don't know if I
these-
really want to be trying to go to your family house like that. I mean, we have to be rocking for because you got to get asked a hella questions. It's
Yeah.
hella uncomfortable.
Yep.
Nobody want to be hella uncomfortable on Thanksgiving. Like, that's fucking crazy. I'd rather go chill with my family and catch up with you or make me a plate or... I don't know. I don't like it.
I mean,
And then you might have that cousin. You know how you had that cousin, this last thing, though? Because when you go to dude's house for Thanksgiving, it just be horrible. They be having that one cousin that be like, oh, that's you?
The old ass you, yeah.
Oh
No matter who it come from.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Or the disrespectful cousin. What you doing with this nigga?
Oh, that's my cousin. That's my cousin.
So it's like you literally. That's too much pressure.
Or somebody
like,
fuck up and ask you about the last motherfucker you
What happened
was
to the
with.
last chick?
What happened to Robin?
Hey man, what happened to the
Again,
last-
let me introduce you to.
Yeah, it's a little weird to be a woman trying to go to somebody's house for Thanksgiving. I think y'all should be together for a minute before you be trying to go to people's
I think you gotta do a tune-up event. You know what I mean? Like you gotta
No, I'm good too.
do a tune-up event before.
You just throw them in.
Yeah, before you throw them into Thanksgiving, you got to do a tune-up event,
you about to say,
like a
Tom?
barbecue. Or
I
something.
mean, I was like, as a question while I was thinking about it, I'm like thinking about my own experiences, and I'm
I'm about
like,
to say, how many bitches you done brought to Thanksgiving time?
man, I ain't brought that many because I don't let moms meet a lot of chicks. I don't let moms meet a lot of chicks, right? Because I know that mom's gonna give you the gauntlet, right? So like. When I bring a chick home, period, regardless of whether it's Thanksgiving or not, I know that there's about to be like 21 questions that's coming with it, right?
Okay.
Like, you know, like who are you? Where did y'all meet? What do you do? Like, then why are you
first
dating my
48
son?
questions?
Like, then it get real serious, right? And then also, my mom is like, she's from the South, right? So there's certain things like she's real big on like gender roles and like stuff that you're supposed to do as a woman, as a man, etc., right? So when Thanksgiving dinner used to come, you know, and I would bring somebody there, they like the whole family would like sit back and just watch how the girl would interact, right? So they would be like, is she talking to the other women at the house? Did she make his plate? Did, you know, stuff like that. Like that's what they're looking for,
But
right? Go ahead.
If that's her first time meeting, you think she just should be willy-nilly in the kitchen making your plate?
I mean, maybe not. I don't know, right? It really depends on the family
On
and
the
your
vibe, yeah.
on the vibe,
Yeah.
right? Like my family is like, hey, like when you walk in the house, we're like, you at home. So if you want to go in the refrigerator, go in the refrigerator. If you want to go get you a plate, go get you a plate, etc. Right? And so they're trying to assess like your comfortability, right? And like what you're willing to do. You know, just period. Like how you are as a person, just period. So that's what they're looking at, right? And some people are game and some people aren't, right? So it's like some women can walk in the house and just be like, boom, I'm gonna roll with it. Like I'm cool with going in there and eating, and you know, and then some women are like, I'm shy, I don't really want to mess this up,
Right.
type thing too. So
Well, I think what you can do would help with that, to Mike's point, right? Tune-up event. But not necessarily the way you were thinking. Your real tune-up event, if you really like him or her, and you think you really want to do something with this, right? Introduce him or her, I don't know what I'm saying, whatever's, to your mother or your immediate family first before a big event like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so they have some familiarity.
They have some familiarity, and if your mother likes him or her, they also have another ally in the room if they start getting jumped with all the fucking questions.
Yeah.
Because we've seen moms like, hey, man, stop asking her all that shit.
Yeah.
Leave that girl alone.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. You might be outside with your cousins talking shit, and she in here getting fucking berated first 48 style with all these questions. So
my mama come first 48.
Yeah.
So what you do for a living? So how long you been doing that for?
I'm gonna start off by saying I wish one of Anthony or Jackie's bitches would walk here and touch my fucking refrigerator.
That's why I was just.
no, you can't just touch the
You
fridge.
like, damn, come in and go
Like-
straight to the fridge?
Like me and Tiff had this thing.
No, you can't. No, you can't just come in the house and go straight to the fridge.
No, I knew he
But-
didn't mean that, but
No.
no, touch my refrigerator.
But me and Tiff had this thing to where when we're at a family event, well, not anymore. But when we first started dating, going to know each other's families, whoever we're at, that's who made the plate. So if Tiff came to my house, you know what I'm saying, at mom's in the house, and we making Thanksgiving, whatever, I would make her plate so she didn't have to get up and worry about, you know what I'm saying, being kind of out of place in the kitchen, that kind of shit.
Right.
If I went to her people's house, she would make my plate. Now it's like,
Yeah, just go.
Hey.
But
Now I usually make the plate.
but let's say if
I'm
but,
making it in Vegas still.
but if
Moms, too,
moms
though.
but let's say if moms invited you into the kitchen, right? Would you go in the kitchen if she invited you into the kitchen? If his mom invited you into the kitchen
To
back
do
then?
what?
Just to talk, to eat, whatever. In
I
those
would probably
situations.
go in the kitchen and chill.
Okay.
But I feel like if you bringing me into the kitchen, you about the first 48 me.
Oh, you definitely get in the first 48.
Yeah.
See, that's
Or
why
like-
But I would
ease
go.
that.
But I'm also one of the type of women that'd be like, can I help with anything? You know what I
See?
mean?
And I think that a lot. I think when you have like Thanksgiving dinners, like I think that's what the family be trying to see too. Like, okay,
what
like
you willing to help?
yeah,
with.
what you willing to help with, etc. Men and women, because I know I've been at some, at some women's houses, and their family was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, what can I help with? You want me to go get the sodas or go get some ice or whatever that
It's
may
always
be.
some labor shit when dudes ask.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll
They'll ask me to cook.
this heavy ass frozen turkey.
Yeah. You want me to carve turkey for you? What you want me to do?
Pick
So
the table
my
up.
question when it comes to Thanksgiving is, because okay, so I noticed that a lot of people ask me now, are you cooking? And I just look at them like they stupid. Because I feel like, and the reason why I do it is because I feel like I'm not at an age to be cooking. Like, and I say that to say, I still have parents that are alive, right? So is it the matriarchs, baby? The matriarch of my family is still alive and well. So yeah, I'll contribute a meal.
Oh, I know what you mean. Kind of like let Big Mama do it.
Yeah, but I'm not, even with a family, I'm not to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cook the turkey, the ham, the macaroni and cheese, the dressing, the green beans.
I think when they generally,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure, I
make
would
some
bring
green
some.
beans in the morning. But I'm just saying, like,
but I think that question is usually just asking, are you hosting or not? That's what they're, when they ask that, that's what they're implying. Like, are you cooking? That makes it mean, are you going, they come to your house, or are you going to your family's
oh,
home?
no. Okay.
It ain't just who's cooking actual food.
Yeah.
We black, so when we ask these questions, oh, are you cooking?
No,
I'm going to my aunt's house.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah.
So,
I was once a guest at somebody's Thanksgiving and I doctored up the food too much.
Ooh, that's the most disrespectful shit.
I
you
heard
could be
that shit the
doing.
next week.
Let me guess. You doctored up before you even tasted it, though.
You had to.
Because you
tasted
Oh
it.
no, I did.
I
Yes,
know you
yes, I
did.
did.
I'm about to say that's.
But that's because that's just how I like the shit.
Okay,
Like,
but.
And, hold on, I wasn't done.
Oh.
And, what did you put mayonnaise on?
the mashed potatoes.
Oh, what the?
I'm telling you, I know my nigga, man. This
Oh,
nigga gonna know.
So first.
Mike.
I put seasoning salt on the greens.
Oh, Mike.
Like, you can't be seasoning people's food before you taste it.
Look, man.
Mike, got it,
Come on,
Mike.
move on,
Mike,
man.
You can't come to the cookout no more.
Move
done.
Because like,
You done.
Season salt.
Them motherfuckers just smelt like steel. I didn't like how they smelt, bro. Like, and I just knew in my heart of hearts that I was gonna put that shit in my mouth
my
and
nigga
just
said
be
he
like,
don't like how they
yeah,
not smelled. Smelt.
Yeah, smell.
Ah, fuck
They
some
smelt
too
it.
much.
Smell. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
man.
no.
Smelled like steel, huh?
But
Yeah,
you
bro,
still
that
don't, you
shit
gotta taste it. You just gotta kind of taste it anyway, and then, for just etiquette purposes, you don't want to season up, doctor up, turn up nobody's shit before.
It's
you
like
eat.
going to like a
check it
fancy
out, though.
restaurant. They
Check it
making
out,
a
though.
steak for you,
And then so
you
like
put
the next
sauce on
the
it.
next week we went out to dinner, and her mama was like, "Would you like the salt and pepper, Mike?" Yes, I would. How did you know?
That's so
It took for that motherfucker to tell me like I did some foul shit. Like
Oh,
she
man.
was
So
like,
now
"Why
do you
did
know
you?"
going forward, or are you just like,
Well,
fuck it? I mean, in general,
I'm not gonna do that again.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Man, fuck that. You like what you like.
You can like what you like. We didn't say that. We said don't.
I think you only went
somebody's
overboard with
shit.
seasoned salt. The mayonnaise is like, that's some other shit. Like, nobody's expecting that.
Yeah, at all.
But the seasoned salt on the greens is like, this nigga. But you know what that does? That makes the cook hella insecure. Like, wait,
I was just about to say, it's just all about tasting it first. You can
They're
do
going-
what you want.
get some extra hawk in this motherfucker in these greens, man. Ain't no hawk in these greens, man.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that was like that's like
man.
one of my vivid memories of being at someone else's Thanksgiving. Like I fucked that up.
you do what you do.
Yeah.
You do what you
Yeah.
do. I mean,
The worst
I ain't
thing
surprised.
ever is to go to somebody's house and the macaroni and cheese ain't good.
Now
That's the worst thing ever for you, yes.
That's painful.
That's what you
Man,
look forward
look.
to the most.
I went to LA this past weekend and went to a soul food restaurant.
M&M's?
No,
Okay.
Doolin's.
Okay.
And nigga, this macaroni and cheese, I would have power bombed my mama for another fucking order of that macaroni and cheese.
That good, huh?
That shit was hella good.
I just
Who I got the fuck
I
up?
power bomb the shit out of Willie for some more of that macaroni. I ain't never had macaroni and cheese that good. But when you go into the joint though, that shit actually looks like somebody's home kitchen, the way they cooking that shit. You know what I'm saying? It had the home feel to it and the home taste. That shit was amazing.
okay. I'll make some smacking macaroni and cheese myself. So.
What you put in it, Ty?
You said what?
What's in it, Ty?
Velveeta.
And what else, Ty?
It says Velveeta.
And more cheese. Ain't no damn Velveeta. No, we don't do no Velveeta. We do real macaroni.
You don't
and cheese,
use a blowtorch on your shit.
You know what I'm saying? I make my own
toasted
cheese
cow.
sauce. I make my own cheese sauce first to coat my macaronis. Okay, so
Macaronis,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? So,
Macaronis,
but
Plural,
just to
nigga.
Yeah.
Macaronis.
But just to explain, like I said, I had to make some for work. We had a potluck at work or whatever for Thanksgiving. So we did like a Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. And so
We don't want to hear about how the white people loved your mac and cheese.
Yeah, I'm about to say, did you sit back?
Everybody loved it. It wasn't just the white people.
Okay.
It was everybody.
Everybody
loved it.
liked
Matter of
it.
fact,
What's
there
the
was-
cheese sauce made of, Ty?
What's the cheese sauce made of? Why not tell my recipe? You want me to tell my recipe?
nigga
Don't
put-
leave one thing out, and not the thing I hope.
Fritos
What's
queso
in it?
cheese.
Well, you want to put it all on the.
No, I just wanted to leave one thing out. Just tell me what you put in it.
Oh, don't give it a whole. Just give it like pieces.
Okay,
of
well,
it.
I mean, I start with my milk first. You know what I'm saying? And I put my cream
2% or
You
vitamin
put your cream
D.
cheese.
cream cheese.
Okay.
Okay,
Cream cheese.
okay.
And then I use some extra sharp cheddar. I use some mild sharp cheddar. And I use some Jack. I mix that all in to make my cream sauce first.
Okay, that's
and
enough.
then, cool.
Get to the part where you use the blowtorch.
Do you put a crust on the top of it?
No,
No,
I use regular. No, I'm not.
That shit is nasty.
So I had
Wait,
Salt on
what?
your
So,
crust.
oh, you mean like breadcrumb shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had a coworker that did that. So it ended up turning into a competition at work because I said I got special requests there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my assistant principal was like, "Ty,
Humble flex.
can you make the mac and cheese?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got you, right?" So I was like, "I'll make a mac and cheese." So I come in, and then my other coworker, she made some mac and cheese too, right? And so she was like, "Oh, you made mac and cheese too?" And I was like, "Yeah, they special requested mine, so right?" So she was like, "Well, I think mine's is better than yours," and she had that crust stuff on top, right? And so just to make a long story short, we put mine's up there, we put hers up there, and my pan was gone in about 30 minutes, and her shit was still there at the end of the day. Right?
But
So
was
she had
it
to take
a chunk of her shit missing though?
It was a chunk, but she had almost
You making
over
it
half
sound
a
like
pan.
didn't nobody fuck with her shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta taste it. You gotta taste it.
But people
White
taste
people love breadcrumbs, though.
But people
White
taste it.
people love
People just like, yo, like, who made this one right here? I was like, well, I made that one. It was like, that shit's hella good. I was like, thank you. And I had students coming in, and students was like tasting. They was like, damn, Mr. Mac made this. Mr. Mac can cook for real though. I was like, yeah, I do my thing. You know, so
Same thing happened to me at somebody's cookout, but you know. But I don't know. I ain't never had no macaroni cheese with no cream cheese in it though.
I can see adding some extra creaminess to the texture and shit. I can see that. It's mainly a texture thing. Once you start hitting it with all that cheddar, it's going to start tasting like cheddar.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the big thing, though. For Ty, since you the Mac. Ty Mac and cheese. All right, cool. What kind of noodles you using?
I use regular elbow noodles.
Elbow? Okay. I know you was trying to freak it with the rotini or the panini.
Nah. I use regular. I use regular noodles. And most of the time, if I'm at home, I use a regular small elbow.
Small elbow or large?
Yeah.
Small?
Well, I use a small at home. If I go make something for work or something, I'll make the large ones because they stretch a little.
Stretch a little further, yeah. Absolutely. I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool.
I do my thing.
Let's see. We got any sports this week?
I'm gonna have to let you sample some one time. You'll enjoy it. I promise you.
Sports. Raiders suck. Rams suck. Green Bay sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Yeah, Dallas sucks.
Well, y'all lost a close game, but these three niggas got booed the fuck out.
Yeah, that's real.
Let's see what else we got. Deontay Wilder knocked dude the fuck out.
The fuck out.
One hitter quitter.
Yeah, Luis
Straight
Ortiz need to go ahead and just say fuck it.
But you can't do that. You only got 2 losses. in his
I
career.
don't mean
Who,
retire.
Ortiz?
He stop fucking with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
fucking with
Yeah,
him.
don't go fuck with him no more.
Yeah, leave that alone. It's okay.
What's going on with the with the I don't want the Spanish cat that beat
Ruiz?
yeah. When
They supposed to be running that back next month.
that his daddy came out and said, yeah, we want Wilder belts next. It's like, hold on, nigga, wait a minute.
I didn't say all that.
What do you think about that?
You know how you get to talking and you just get on the roll? I think that's what happened with his daddy. His daddy,
The problem
we
is-
want Wilder too.
And guess
Wait a
who's
minute,
always
nigga.
the one talking so much? Nigga who ain't got to fight. It's always your sidekick,
I'm about to say
nigga.
it's always
Who
somebody
ain't
daddy.
got to win. Yeah. He ain't got to get in the ring. You just beat the fuck
Get your
up.
ass
I mean,
whipped.
that's gonna be interesting to see because I think they got Ruiz favorite on Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, if he beats Joshua again, I'm sorry, but you gonna have to drop him in that thing with Wilder.
You ain't got no choice.
Well,
you got a choice. But you
It'll end up being probably like April, May or something because Wilder and Fury running it back in February.
yeah.
So
How old is that shit with Wilder giving back the WBC belt?
How old?
Yeah, y'all ain't read about that?
I don't know. How old
He gave the WBC belt back because they were trying to fix the way that he defends it, and he like, man, I want to give this motherfucker to whoever beat me. Fuck the way that y'all doing this shit. And
Yeah, but that alphabet soup shit happens
Yeah.
all the time when they got to relinquish one because the schedules don't line up or
Yeah.
nigga, they want you to fight. You ain't gonna make no money beating this nigga ass, but all the money's over here with WBC and the WBA.
Yeah.
No, you got nigga, take this whack ass belt.
yeah, and that's basically
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah.
I mean,
It happens all the
Floyd
time.
Mayweather did all of that. When he was winning all them belts, he would just win and then give it back because he didn't want to pay the fees or whatever.
Yeah.
He was just like
Fuck
like
y'all.
y'all already know I'm the champ, man. I don't need this damn
Ain't
belt.
nobody beat me.
Ain't nobody beat me. I keep my money.
Rumor is he's coming out of retirement. That's the rumor. I believe it when I see
He
it.
gonna
to
fight another MMA
US
dude.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, we're not gonna fight a boxer. There ain't no fucking point. Well, it makes a point. You want some money, but
I was about to say, yeah, you paying $50 million, $100 million to come out of retirement. Here come.
I'm sure he will.
I mean, I would too. For $100 million,
Yeah, I don't even box, nigga. I'll climb my ass in there for 50 mil.
for a couple mil, I climb in
I
there.
mean, that
You made
motherfucker
it,
was
though.
like Jim Carrey, me, myself, and Irene, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. 50 mil,
It's
nigga,
gonna be
out of
worth it.
here. All right, man. So I guess we're going to get to the topic of the week. That was sports. Oh, that was sports, by the way.
Wait, what about my Dubs? We've been fighting hard, man.
Come on, Ty.
Wait.
My Dubs been
Wait.
fighting hard, man.
You the coldest. Come on, Ty.
He know them niggas is taking L. They got like 2 wins on the season.
Bro, we've been fighting hard though.
Yeah,
Yeah, so is the motherfucker who fought Wilder.
exactly. Well, how he end up? Exactly.
Man,
Man,
Dubs,
might give a fuck
Dubs
about-
for life, man. Dubs for life.
Hey, man, listen.
All right.
You and your gang can go on ahead and do whatever
Squeeze
y'all
that
do.
in. Now, can we move on, please?
Please, because it's over. The run is over. But
On hold.
all right, so well, fine, man. It's on hold. Whatever you got to tell yourself, Ty. Whatever you got to tell yourself, that's fine. That's a long hold, nigga. That's a long hold.
Next season.
Oh, well, we definitely moving on now. So the topic of the week, and this actually falls right in line with kind of the Thanksgiving theme we've been rocking with earlier. So, gentlemen and lady, how do you maneuver when your significant other doesn't like your friends?
Very carefully. Very, very carefully. Because one thing is this. She don't want to hear about none of that shit that you and this partner doing or anything that got anything to do with this partner. So you don't bring none of that shit up. At least this is for me. I wouldn't, hey, baby, you know me and such when did. What she want to hear about that for? Maybe for my part of the story, for my experience, but she don't give a fuck about this nigga.
So you're gonna not share experiences with your lady because she don't like the friend you had the experience with.
Yeah. Women get mad at anything.
You gotta relax.
Shit. If my bad, I love you. But that's how the shit happened. That is how the shit happened.
Oh my goodness. Is that even healthy?
No.
That's funny. I'm alive, ain't I?
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to be in a relationship with for two things that I would feel like my significant other has to get along with: my parents, and I have to get along with his parents, and my closest friends. Like your partners, you'd be like, all right, I don't know. But like a best friend, I couldn't imagine like, cause even Martin and Pam liked each other. They stayed.
Yeah,
there was
like,
jokes and shit, but they gave a fuck
clowning
about
each other,
yeah.
but they liked each other. But to actually have a friend, a spouse that
There's some genuine disdain.
yeah, I wouldn't even it does make it difficult. It does make it uncomfortable. And then you every time you get ready to go out with the motherfucker, it's like you going out with that bitch, huh? Don't be out there doing no whole shit with that whole ass bitch. You know what I mean?
Become the company.
When that bitch gonna get a man.
Something. Like it ain't nobody else you can call. You know what I mean?
Damn, you gotta really despise him.
Yeah,
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
I
you
get it.
situations like that. So,
Yeah,
and then on the
get it.
flip side, I would feel uncomfortable if your best friend didn't like me. Like I would be like, well, fuck that nigga. Like every time, you know what I mean? Like that's how my energy would be. So you'd be like, oh, I'm going to the Cal game. Let's just use Mike. I'm going to the Cal game with Mike. Well, fuck Mike. Don't go nowhere with that nigga. I'll go.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey man, I'm down the street. Bring your ass outside.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not coming to
Or
the
you be
door.
like, come drop me off at the Cal game. That nigga ain't getting in my car. You
That's
know?
some real disdain.
Yeah.
You hate that nigga. You don't even disdain.
So let me ask you this, Tiff. With women, is it something that that y'all sense in dudes and y'all warn them like, hey, it's just something about this nigga that I don't like and here's why? Do y'all expect niggas to reevaluate after you give them that piece of information?
No, I can't speak. First of all, I'd like to take this moment to say I do not advocate for all the women. My views are not. Wait, how do you go? My views are not those shared
All
by.
the females.
My views are strictly my own.
And then now to answer your question, I can't answer your question for other women because I have a choose or don't kind of mindset.
Okay.
So I'm the motherfucker where if you don't make the choice, I'll make it for you.
God damn.
And it changes the whole
dynamics
of what you're talking about. Like some chicks may be like, but I'm not like that. So I can't speak for that.
What about you,
I'm
Ty?
glad we made it, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean, I definitely think it makes it difficult. But for me, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I figured that was coming.
mean,
That's why I just started laughing when you said for me.
because
Fuck that bitch.
I mean, no, because like my friends are the people that I hang with that I consider friends are like family too, right? So like when I use the term friends, like I'm really looking at you as like a family member. Like I've been knowing you forever. Like you can be at my house by yourself. You know like there's a serious we have a serious bond.
Yeah.
Right? So like if my chick don't get along with you, like I'm almost like, nigga, gotta be something wrong with you. You know, you my chick, like, and not my partner. 'Cause I've been fucking with these people forever.
Right.
I know these people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, you gotta have some legit reason. Like, we gotta be able to have this discussion. But eventually, you want to either become friends with them, or you just got to be at the house by yourself sometimes. I go fuck with them. That's all it is. I can't, you know. And I mean, and I'm just.
I actually, sadly, I feel you 1,000%. Sadly, because I'm like that too. Like I remember just being like, these is my homies, and not that Reg ever had an issue with my crew, but it was more or less like, I don't know how you feel up front. I don't know how you feel about chicks having platonic relationships with men, but I got hella friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not hella friends, but you know what I mean. I got a whole ass crew that we gonna rock with, and I need you to be comfortable in knowing I fuck with you, and I need you to be okay with fucking with them. You know what I mean? But if you get and your friends don't want them to come over because they weirdos, or you don't want she don't want to come over because she doesn't like your friend for whatever reason. Yeah,
but you know what though?
That can cause real big issues.
Women also have. It's not a cheat code, but they've already planted that I got hella male homies seed in most dudes' heads off the gate. They've been talking about that shit for years.
Okay.
That no, most of my homies is dudes. You always hear that.
Some broads is using that for the forces of
I was
evil.
about to say.
Yeah, I didn't say they weren't lying. I'm just
I
saying
don't think I
that seed has already been planted. So you always hear about how women don't get along with other women. So most of her homies is dudes.
So it's hella valid.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, well, you don't trip off of it.
But do you feel like a woman who that's a whole nother topic. A woman that doesn't get along with other women has some type of issue? Do y'all feel like that? Like, that's a good question to ask a man. Men, go ahead.
But okay, to answer that question, it's always an exaggeration when they say that though. They'll always say, "Well, I don't, you know what I'm saying, bitches is too catty. I don't fuck with bitches. Most of my homies is dudes."
Okay.
Then when you holler at her or whatever, you're talking to her, she out with her girls. They say that, but it's still at least one or two women friends in there.
Okay.
So they're not just strictly just. You know what I'm
but
saying?
it is more men.
It is more men usually, but it's just she don't have a whole crew of chicks. It's one, maybe two. Those are her closest homies, and the rest of them is dudes.
See,
I don't trip off that shit.
I mean, I think for us as males, I think
We can't
women,
get away with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I think that women, when you tell a woman that you have a female friend, the first thing that comes in their mind is
You fucked her.
You fucked them, or she wants to fuck you.
You'll start talking to
Right.
her like
You did it.
So-
she a nigga.
You
so
bitch
that's
fucked
always
her.
the complication, right? Even when you have two-time friends. Like I said, like my best friend, I've been best friends with her since I was like 8 years old, right? So that's like my little sister. You know what I'm saying? We like super tight. She's, the godmother of my kids, whatever. But like as we grew up together, people would see us together and I'd be talking to chicks and they'd be like, "But ain't that your chick right there?" I'm like, "Nah, that's my sister." They'd be like, "How? Well, nah, you had to do something with her." I'm like, "Nah, that's the homie."
That's always good.
I'll
shit when it
say
comes to
this
dudes, though.
in defense of women. A lot of times.
Now you speaking for all of
yes,
them?
now I'm
Oh,
speaking.
okay.
A lot of
Okay.
times, because I believe in platonic relationships. I don't see anything wrong with them. Now I will say, sidecar, that I think a lot of platonic relationships for men with women who have been as close as you say cause issues in their relationships because you always have a woman to lean back on when it comes to your wife or your chick or whatever the case may be, and that's
Shit go
not
wrong,
good.
what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And it's not even like treating her wrong. It's like you need to be able to have these conversations with your spouse. But if you have this friend over here to bounce this off of, then you sometimes leave out the conversations you should be having with your spouse because you've already gotten a woman's opinion. Does that make sense?
Then they go for women too, talking to her dude homies if they tight like that.
It depends because a lot of times chicks ain't gonna talk to their dude homies about anything other than what you think I should do.
So I get. I think I get.
You get what I'm saying?
So you're saying that
It's more
like, as far
advice
as
type
men,
thing.
Yeah.
so basically you're saying like, as far as men, when men have platonic relationships with women,
Right.
those conversations be far more personal.
Right.
Right,
Like you open up because you trust this person more, so you're asking questions that you possibly could be asking your spouse.
Look.
Does that make sense?
Y'all
I mean, no, it makes sense. It
Y'all
makes
gonna tell the
sense.
truth
I
or
just,
not?
huh?
Y'all gonna tell the truth or not?
There you go.
What's that?
The truth.
Tell us. Come on.
The honest to God's truth.
Kick it, cuz.
When dudes usually say this is just about platonic homie, 9 times out of 10 he probably did want to fuck her at one point.
At one point.
At one point. The difference is with dudes and women that I have noticed, and you niggas gonna get mad, but I don't really give a shit. Women seem to put a dude in the friend zone far quicker than a dude would put a woman in the friend zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's real.
Because
I mean,
women know from the gate that they ain't fucking with him. Men think they can fuck with all of them.
That's real.
I got at you.
It's
I
gonna
think I
happen
got
at
at
some
you.
point or another.
But men fall into the friend zone with women. Women put men into the fucking friend zone. It's just we move different. And unfortunately, fellas, we done used up that's my sister line.
I was getting there.
We use that one up.
I was
I'm not
getting
talking
there.
about you, Ty.
Oh, no. Wait.
That's my sister.
Hey, but you
That's
got-
my
but see,
homie.
your
I don't
fallback
really wanna
though-
fuck with her like that.
Yeah.
She, you know what I mean? We
But-
cool. That's my best friend.
But Ty's fallback is the 8-year-old part. That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
So I can see how you can fall in that.
I'm just saying.
But
No, and
you know
I
the thing
mean,
is,
And I'm about to say, I mean, I've had women question it, and like once they actually get around her, they're like, "Oh yeah, like I see how tight y'all are. Like y'all not, it's nothing like that,
A lot of women get jealous of that too, though.
That's true. I've had women that have been jealous of it. Whatever.
I feel like platonic relationships are good. I just feel like a lot of people don't put the necessary boundaries that need to be there to even support their own relationship.
That's real.
Because if I got a male homie, like for instance, we cool.
Yeah,
like
we're all cool.
Me and you, we've been cool for some years now.
Yeah.
Me and Micah have a whole conversation on the phone or on fucking Messenger or whatever, and it's never you know what? At work, you bitches had me fucked up. We never had these kind of conversations because to me, that's a conversation for my husband. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna make some jokes. I'm gonna ask him if we going to this party. I'm gonna ask him, like, do you got any dietary restrictions for the Friendsgiving and shit like that? But it's never gonna be or I'm gonna even ask him, like, is your homie good? Like, that kind of thing. But it'll never be I was trying to figure out what I was gonna wear the other day.
You don't get too
Come
personal.
on, man. That's the boundaries be getting crossed on some situations, and I think that's what a lot of women. I'm just speaking for women at this point. Y'all stay with me.
She in and out.
I am. I'm a Gemini.
House scotch on y'all asses.
It's like I feel like a lot of women don't trust those relationships because we know other women. We know how women act. You know what I mean?
And that's one of the main shit. I don't trust bitches. Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't trust you. I don't trust the bitches around you.
But you know the other part of that though is a lot of that shit is our fault as dudes because we are terrible at setting boundaries.
That's right.
We are fucking terrible because we know our intentions. You know what I'm saying? If your female homie is doing some flirtatious shit, if you ain't with it, you ain't paying no never mind to that shit. Like, oh, what the fuck ever over here? Now your girl is peeping it though. Mm-hmm. She looking at it like, this bitch over here, nigga, what? And you ain't nothing about that shit. Like,
naive as
get the
fuck.
fuck out of here. Like, she did what?
She ain't doing all that. You tripping.
I don't know nothing about that. Because we don't pay attention to certain shit. It's just certain shit's gonna go over our head.
That's just how she is. And we be looking at you like,
that's because we probably seen her do that with other dudes or in a crew in a circle before. I'm like, that's just shit she do. I don't pay no attention to that shit. She was rubbing on Tyrone the other day.
But you know what bothers me most is like when you have it like switched and it's like I said, I got male homies, and I would feel some kind of way if like sometimes it depends. It depends on which male homie it was, but I would feel some kind of way if your chick didn't like me because I feel like in the way our circle is, the way we rock, it would make it uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
We have a tight crew, so that definitely makes it difficult. We do trips, all kinds of shit.
So now you got to be a J cat and faking and flaking on trips and shit we got going on because she a J cat instead of just having a conversation like that. I would be like super sad if like that was a situation.
Yeah.
My issue is like if we're going to use our crew as an example, right? My thing is this. Be respectful enough to be cordial. You don't have to be best friends with her. You don't really have to be best friends.
I think that was for me too.
I mean, whoever needs to hear it. PSA.
I mean, and the funny thing, the funny thing about that is like, and I feel like this with everybody that I hang with is like anybody that I hang with, I feel comfortable enough to be like, yo, like if I bring somebody around them, like these motherfucking people are hella cool. Like you should be able to get along with them. Like we just like me and you got some things that they're in common. I'm sure that you got shit in common with everybody that I'm bringing you around. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
what
should
I'm
be
saying.
able to interact and engage in a manner that's cool, and you be like, okay, like
that don't seem
people.
stiff and standoffish.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So our crew is you know what I'm saying, it's man and woman. So even if you're not cool with Tiff,
gotta be cool with Mike.
Gotta be cool with one of the dudes in here.
Gotta be cool with somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking shit.
Okay, fine. You're not cool with Tiff. Maybe you're cool with Cheesy. If you're not cool with Cheesy, maybe you're cool with, you know what I'm saying, Ty. There's going to be somebody in this fucking crew.
If you don't get along with Irma, something wrong with you.
Well, I mean,
Irma like everybody.
She tries to.
Well, most of everybody that we.
But everybody, but that's just our person.
Like everybody.
I'm talking about generally speaking, though. It should be somebody, even if you're a spouse, or significant other, wherever the hell you are, and
or boo thing.
or boo things don't count. Boo things,
boot things don't. Boot things don't come through.
They get booted. We ain't worried about boo things.
Okay.
But
them motherfuckers need tune-up events.
If you don't like your
no fucking right.
Them niggas need intro events. They gotta get tuned up to the friends first before they meet the family. That's a whole different thing. But you have to, if you don't get along with your significant other's best friend, be respectful enough to your significant other to at least not fire shots and start smoke.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
Just be cordial. You ain't gotta like the nigga.
Yeah.
Be cordial. And when y'all in a group setting, you don't have to fuck with him. There's a whole group of people around here.
Yeah.
Fuck with somebody else.
For sure.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's not gonna like everybody.
Yeah.
It's just how it go.
I just know bitches be conniving and they be like, oh,
See,
well.
bitches ain't shit. See what I'm saying?
See, I didn't say that. I just said conniving.
I know what you said, but what I'm saying is dudes hear this all the time. I don't get along with other bitches.
Sometimes when you a female and you don't get along with your friends, chicks, it makes it uncomfortable.
Oh, know what it is?
Shit like, oh, you can't. We about to go over here. Oh no, I got something else to do. That type of shit.
Know what it is? No, I'm gonna tell you where dudes fuck up on this shit. I can't speak for them. I think women probably do it too. But one thing dudes do wrong with that kind of shit, if you have a platonic friend, right? Don't have hella inside jokes around your girl with your platonic friend. Don't do that. You gotta keep everything inclusive. Cause it's gonna sound like y'all got a whole separate thing over there. It's like, that just
started. Like what that meant.
Yeah, exactly.
What y'all talking about? What she mean by that?
Why she know all this?
Are we supposed to break that all the way down? Like,
no, it's about
no, you ain't supposed to.
You have to learn how to have a conversation with more than just you and your friend in the room. Yeah. There's a third person here. Let's try to do something that involves everybody.
Yeah.
And if you got an inside joke, explain it as you go along.
They was like, we just talking about that one time, you know.
Then maybe they can relate to it on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't have no fucking inside jokes around me. I don't care. They can be friends and friends. You better include everybody. I start feeling some kind of way. I look like, what the fuck is we talking about right now?
I mean,
so I feel it. I feel it. Man. That's why I always tell people too, like when we hang out as a crew, I be like, stop missing shit, because when you miss shit, we be having jokes.
Yeah, about the past shit.
And you be mad because you don't know what the fuck we talking about. So anyway, I just had
that kind of thing. Too. All right, man, that was pretty good. We got some interesting answers. I'm actually glad Tip was here for that one.
Yeah,
Chris party would be crazy. All right, man, we got birds and salutes. I know we missed it last. Oh, no, we don't. Do we have a question of the week, sir?
Question of the week this week is, if you can go to anyone's home for Thanksgiving, who would it be and why? Like
Anyone's
celebrity?
Home? Oh, celebrity home.
Anybody, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with celebrity, because anybody. All right, here we go. Celebrity home for Thanksgiving, whose would it be, right? Anybody you think? You want to go first? Who wants to go first?
I gotta think, bro.
Celebrity?
Shit.
I'm going to Usher house and I ain't coming home, baby.
Man. At this point, I'm not even mad because you come home, you might come home with that shit. So, I ain't know what I'm saying.
Burning.
Yeah.
We just going to eat dinner, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, going to eat dinner. He said home for Thanksgiving. Now you went on a whole date.
I want to go to the Carters.
I don't. You gonna be their turkey.
Hey, them niggas gonna have motherfucking expensive ass cutlery and shit that I ain't supposed to be. Hey, man,
I would have literally said I wanted to go to Kanye and the Kardashians' house. Well, Kanye's house until I saw it. Until they took that tour and it's all white and looking like that. I feel like I won't make it out. I feel like that's Get Out.
That's where you gonna go and not come back from.
I'll definitely fuck with the expensive ass hoe or the Mayweathers.
Ooh.
Or the Mayweathers.
That's interesting.
That's at a strip club, ain't it?
Hey.
Let's see here.
Sliver ass.
Let me go to I need to go to like a soulful spot, man. Let me go to like Patty LaBelle's house. Patty know how to cook. The music gonna be fire. I may come back with high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying, that kind of
shit.
Diabetes from 8 slices of patty pie.
But that shit gonna be delicious.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a good. It's
gonna have some history, you know what I'm saying? Some Motown talk, all that shit. Let me go to Patty's house.
Patty.
I'm gonna go LeBron James.
Oh shit!
Y'all talk about hairlines?
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
I'm fucking done.
You gonna see what we give a thanks for?
Y'all wasn't gonna let the podcast ride.
Damn.
He said LeBron.
Damn, man.
Bro,
Nah, you know what?
I would go with
How you
you.
do that?
Nah, you know what? Like, he just seemed like a dude that would just have like, you know, just like a fun Thanksgiving, man.
It do look like he
But he
lived.
might be playing though.
Huh?
He might be playing.
That's true.
That's the problem. That nigga scared. He might be on the court. Nigga, he might have Thanksgiving on Wednesday.
Well,
Fuck obligations.
whenever it is you want to go.
You want to be at his house? I
And
get
Savannah
that.
seemed like she dope as fuck, so I'm going with you to LeBron house.
Yeah, they look like they just don't.
I don't want to go to the Currys. I feel like I'm gonna have to season my food like
I thought about them at first, and I was like,
Mike be doing
man.
at people's house. Cause we went to that motherfucking international smoke, and I wanted to bring smoke with me for that bland ass
It was
shit.
gross.
Hey,
It was overrated. It's overrated. It was
Damn.
overrated when we had it.
What
Our
did y'all
experience
have?
wasn't the best.
What did y'all have?
Man, I don't know. I don't have the ribs.
No,
Cause I said they had some ribs that was good, and then they had some ribs that wasn't good.
maybe we had
Right.
the ribs that wasn't.
They had like 3 different flavors of ribs, and I remember having one flavor, and I was like, oh, this is good.
The
And the other
macaroni
two were
and
like,
cheese
nah.
They
had
were just
the
basic.
macaroni and cheese had crumbs on the top, and it was not that good. And then we had Brussels sprouts, and we had let's
Did
just
they
say
hit the
ain't no Brussels
macaroni and
sprouts.
cheese with the
I had Brussels
blowtorch?
sprouts.
Mike, that's only white folks.
Why
man.
the fuck you keep saying that?
You know why? Black people know how to leave it in the oven to form its own crust. We don't need a blowtorch. White people do that shit when it's undercooked. They want to make it look like it's cooked on the top.
We take the fucking foil off of it.
Exactly. That's how you get the crust.
Yeah,
You know, goddamn
No,
blowtorch.
yeah, I wouldn't go over there.
That's real.
But I go to LeBron or I go to the Smiths.
What about a
Because
white
they
family?
ass is a little crazy too. Huh?
White
Well,
family.
Jada?
White families?
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
A white family's house to go to? I'm trying to
They
think.
got to be a
You
chef for
trying to
sure.
get that? You trying to get that potato salad with
Hey,
raisins, huh?
what's the nigga name who
What the nigga talking
And
about?
the,
What's
and the
his
green bean
name?
casserole, huh? You trying to get, huh?
Bane. What's his name?
Who?
Bane.
Dang, what?
From Batman?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Is it something Hardy?
Oh, yeah. Tom Hardy.
I'd go to his house.
Okay.
Damn.
Random
That's
ass
pretty
white boy.
random.
White House.
Because he fine.
Nah, I'm gonna say
Oh,
that's
my
got to be
God.
some old looks ass shit. That's all I can think of. You might want to go to Bane's house for fucking Thanksgiving, right? That nigga don't even want to be there. But that's real. All right, man. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you okay with that?
Probably Blair. Probably on some real shit though. Other than that, like I'd go to Blair. And
You've been on
Ryan.
some real shit for 4 houses now.
Because I go to hella people's house, but I bring a dish. So you know me.
What? House hopping.
Yeah, like what?
No, let me tell you what I do at Thanksgiving sometimes though. When you go to people's house, you don't know what the food like. You eat before you
go.
get there.
Absolutely.
That way you don't have to fuck with them. You
But
just
that's
enjoy the
also
company.
that's damn near disrespectful of seasoning that shit before
It
you
kind
get
of
it.
is. Like, now, you know,
Came all the
my-
way here.
My stomach hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
I've been
table
having
full
a
of food
headache.
you ain't gonna eat.
Next week,
I'm
I'm
trying to
doing
see that
a
turkey.
to-go plate review.
We could do that. We would definitely have a Thanksgiving
Yeah.
food review.
I'm doing a to-go plate review next week.
We already know what Ty gonna say if he cooked it. It's amazing. Everybody loved it. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
Nigga ain't even got a
when I
blow
cook,
torch.
man, it's amazing, brother.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You saw
Okay.
the tri-tip.
Okay,
You know what
brother.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Cooked
Did
tri-
he taste the tri-tip?
No,
He didn't get a chance to
saw a
taste it.
damn picture, but
My,
whatever.
my assistant principal tasted it. She was like, that was some damn good tri-tip. I
You
was
fucked her.
like, What?
We are getting out of here.
What the fuck?
See what I'm saying?
I don't know where
You
this is
see what
at.
I'm saying? No.
You have to ask. Okay.
No,
Hold on to all that. We are leaving.
there's no editing.
Oh my
All
god.
Baby,
So,
No.
no.
No. Wait.
We.
He's trying to pick up.
Alright, so.
Wait. We
This shit went so far left. We do want to thank you guys for listening. We hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. I don't want to call it what it is because, you know, now some of y'all hope
Hope
it
tap
don't
your
want-
ass up,
Yeah,
right?
I don't want to do all that. For enjoy your families, and enjoy your holiday, and we will holler at y'all next week.
God bless.